Slice of life. An anime genre that, for as far as I know, has been a very polarizing topic throughout the anime community for as long as it's existed, or at least for as long as I've been in this community. And believe it or not, it's not really for anything controversial. Most of the time. But it's polarizing rather for the reason being that it all depends on the taste you have when it comes to your media. And for slice of life anime, it usually lives on the extreme ends of the spectrum. On one side, you have the people who appreciate and love slice of life anime, as it is a great alternative for when you want to kick back and relax from all the battle shonens, thrillers, or dramas that you might be tired of at the moment. And as for the other side, you have the people who shit on slice of life anime for being too boring or having too much fan service or whatever, and prefer to have explosions, laser beams, and God knows what else on their screens at all times instead. My initial impression of slice of life wasn't really too big at the start, with Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out and Hitoribochi being the ones that introduced me to the genre. And they weren't terrible or anything. Uzaki-chan was mediocre at best, having punctual moments every now and then that made me chuckle a little. Hitoribochi was good, it was a lot funnier, but it was still nothing special. I started to think that I was never going to take slice of life anime seriously, thinking that I was just going to be like, looking at a bear at the zoo. It's cool to watch from a distance, but I'm not going to try to mess with it up close. But one day, I ended up getting really ballsy and got really close to that bear. And instead of that bear blasting me, trying to tear my intestines out from my ass, he instead led me into his cave, inviting me to some tea as he switched on the new episode of Spy Family. This is what I'm talking about! You guys read the title, you knew what was coming. This is how Spy Family changed my perspective of slice of life anime forever. As it is rudimentary now on this channel, whenever we talk about a specific anime, a spoiler warning must be issued. I fully encourage you to go watch Spy Family if you haven't watched it already, so you can form your own opinions and thoughts of the show before watching this video. Alright, let's start off with the concept of the show. It's really freaking cool. You get 3 extremely cute characters, and yes, I'm calling Lloyd cute. You got a problem with that? No? Good. With 3 really unique yet controversial skills, and put them into a nice little concoction called a family, and you get Spy Family. Twilight, also known as Lloyd Forger, an undercover prestige spy in a mission to come into contact with a corrupt politician and snuff out his plans in order to prevent a possible war. The Thorn Princess, otherwise known as your Forger, a professional assassin who took the job when she was a kid in order to provide and protect her younger brother Yuri. And finally, Anya Forger, a telepathic little girl that was abandoned multiple times due to how people were creeped out by her ability. Their skills and jobs hidden away from each other, not letting each other know who they really are. Until this little shit just reads your mind and finds out about everything, including the massive duty you took that morning. All of them having something to hide, and in order to carry out their objectives, play a given role so nobody suspects them. And the beauty of this show is that this theme doesn't only hold value to our 3 main characters. Time and time again, the show reminds you of how everyone in the world, whether they're more innocent or not, has something to hide or is playing a certain character that will get them to a certain goal. This idea of how people are constantly deceiving each other through characters they play is something that is ever present in the show. You see it in Yuri, you see it in Damien, you see it in this asshole, you see it in— no, seriously, this guy is the biggest grease stain I've ever seen in my life. But honestly, he is a pretty solid representation of how a lot of rich people are nowadays. It's a good thing this beautiful man blasted him with the most satisfying punch of all of anime. Anyways, I'm veering off topic, back to the good shit. The Forgers. The most amazing relationship and family that you will ever see, ever. So good, they're better than my own family. Just kidding, Mom and Dad, I love you. I mean, this family has it all. They're cute, they care for each other, they're cute, they're committed to their missions, they're cute, they love the roles they play, and did I mention that they're fucking cute? Nah, fuck cute, man. They're like 50 levels above that. These guys make Pikachu look like a freaking Garbodor. And this cuteness not only makes you feel like you have a pack of butterflies in your stomach, but it also immerses you into the emotions and feelings of the show. There are many scenes that stuck out to me when it comes to this topic, like when during the interview, Anya's mother is mentioned, or when Yor inadvertently proved to Lloyd that she is a trustworthy person. But the scene that really captures this theme to me was in the last episode of the first part, where Lloyd nullifies any doubts and any questions he was asking himself about the path that he was taking after he looks back at his fake wife and fake daughter, smiling, laughing, and having fun while they were hugging each other. The transition from doubt to certainty in the scene was simply perfect. That doubt was in his head as he was turning his head toward his fake family, and as soon as he laid eyes on them, he realized that's what he always wanted. He wants to be able to make a better world for people to smile, laugh, and have fun, even if it requires sacrificing himself a little bit. He sees it in those two, and all that doubt evaporates from his head. That's the moment that I realized, damn, This anime might actually be making its way into masterpiece territory. Who would have thunk it? A slice of life anime being iconic? A slice of life show that will have its name in the history books? No way. It couldn't be. That kind of thing is impossible, right? Well, believe it, because that is how I perceive it. This show has reached a special place in my weeb heart with its comedy, action, wholesomeness, and emotions. Every week, I was excited to watch the new episode because it just made me feel some type of way inside. Some type of way that it just really felt good to watch. Stop it, you sick bastards. The three main characters are incredibly funny and super exciting to watch. And when you put them all together, it makes for a really wonderful time. And also, you're as a goat. There is something that the show needed in order to complete its roster. The show is already cute, it's already funny, and it's already emotional. But there was something that we all can't deny we had. Something badass. And with Yor, everything I just listed comes in one package. She is cute, she is funny, she has emotional moments, and she for sure has a badass level of over 9,000. And those faces she makes, you know, the ones where she looks like she's about to take your neck and turn it into a slinky, those faces have made me jump back on my chair God knows how many times. I mean, it might be my masochist side saying this, but God, I wish I was that cow. Easy top 30 anime characters of all time in my books. And Anya and Lloyd aren't as good as Yor, but they would still be in my top 50. But only time will tell whether they improve or not. As of the making of this video, part 2 still hasn't come out, and boy am I excited for it. And to conclude the video, I just want to say that Spy Family has taught me various lessons. Slice of life anime can also be a very viable option to look forward to in the future. People are most likely playing characters in order to achieve their goals, and that I may be a masochist after all, god damn it. But I also want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of Spy Family, The Forgers, and this elegantly sexy man? Has this anime also opened up your third eye, or did you lose your eyesight from watching it? Let me know down below. Unless you lost your eyesight, then in that case, just have someone else do it for you. And while you're passing by, you might as well like and subscribe completely for free. I know, crazy, right? Yeah, I strike a pretty hefty bargain, not gonna lie. Not to toot my own horn. So yeah, you might as well do it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. It was a pleasure, and I'll catch you in the next video.